Hey there! Quick little disclaimer before I start the video. I have accidentally deleted my save file for this game. Everything we've done was gone. I say was because I spent the last couple days rebuilding the whole thing. I'm just letting you know because I have changed a few things that kind of bothered me, and I think it's going to be a better farm in general. I'll show you a few of those things when we come across them. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Hello and welcome. Welcome back to the farm. On today's episode, we've got a bit of planting to do. We've got to feed some chickens, and maybe some other stuff. We won't know till we know. So let's get right into it. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, I had to rebuild the whole farm. So, if you're noticing here, there is no plowing to be done. And I know I ended the last episode with the promise of some plowing and all the fun and excitement that comes with that, but we don't need to do it. So we can move right into the planting. Let's take a look at what we're going to put in the ground. First and foremost, we're going to need food for the chickens. I now have 100 chickens, and they are just eating like crazy. So we need wheat in the ground. We're going to put some wheat in, and I think I'm going to put some barley in, because I've got kind of a game plan going forwards of something we're going to work on in the future. Something to look forward to, a production. I'm not going to get into it quite yet, but it should be pretty fun. So I'm thinking wheat and barley. And we're just gonna bang them in there and get to it. Let's go grab the seeder. And one thing I did notice that I forgot in the rebuild was fertilizer for the seeder. So I need to run down to the store and grab a little bit of fertilizer. And I also need to grab a little bit of chicken food because I am out of that and they are hungry, as I mentioned. I think I can hook up to the truck, so let's see if we can do that and rip right down to the store quick. Cool, yes we can. So let's get going. We'll drag this machinery down to the store. I don't know if you noticed that little patch on the field. For some reason I couldn't put lime on it. I tried for like 20 minutes. But I don't even know. Whatever. It'll be fine. So the biggest change, I'll just talk about a couple of the changes I made. Biggest change I made to the farm was behind the horse barn. If you remember, there was a little gully and I couldn't actually drive up to the doors. I finally figured out how to flatten that all out. So you can actually drive behind the horse barn and behind the barns with the tractors and stuff in them. So that'll make putting away that roller for the combine harvester a lot easier. If you remember, we couldn't get behind there either. So yeah, I've put like grass behind there. It looks really nice. I'll show you once we get over there. And I did the same behind the house and the garage. I kind of flattened that out. And the other change was I moved the greenhouse probably like 20 feet down, just so we can have a little easier access. But anyway, here we are at the store. Let's go pick up that fertilizer and a little bit of chicken food. And we'll make our way back home. So apparently I have this mod for all these different bags and pallets and all this crap. I think it was my buddies from when we were playing online. And somehow it got mixed into my game. I meant to take all that stuff out, but I haven't yet. But the interesting part about it is there's individual bags for chicken seed. If I can find them. I think we might have just been looking at them actually, but let me see here. I think it's way over somewhere. Yeah, you could buy like every stupid item. Lettuce, honey, just anything. Oh, here's the chicken seed. Okay. So yeah, it's only 50 liters. Let's buy like 10 bags. That's not really going to get us anywhere. But it will suffice for the day. And I think I should just be able to throw those right in the back of the truck. So yeah, we'll get that. Now let's find that fertilizer. I think I'll get like a pallet of that. This is... Yep, this will do. And we'll buy that. Here we go. I do really like the idea of individual chicken seed bags. I don't want to keep that mod because it's got, like I said, it's got everything. Any production thing you could make, it's got. I wonder if there's a way to just get individual feed bags. Because they would look cool just stacked up. You know, like a little prop anyway. Oh, that one's kind of sticking through the wheel well there. It is nice when you can move stuff by hand. Do appreciate that. But at only 50 liters per bag, I mean... I'd need like... I probably should have bought like 20 of them, frankly. 2 more bags. Then we can get the fertilizer loaded up. Cool, there we go. Perfect. 1 pallet fills that up right to the brim. So that's always good. Let's get home. Oh, here comes a car. We'll wait for him to pass. The cedar kind of takes up both lanes. Yeah, kind of a road hog. So I think we're going to put wheat on those 2 fields right by the chicken coop. Might as well. We can always sell any excess that we have. But those chickens are just ripping through wheat. So it'd be nice to have it, I guess. We need to start looking at selling the eggs and see if we can get any profit from that. Not any profit, but any reasonable profit. I'm really not sure how much they sell for. I keep saying I'm going to look into that, and I don't. I wonder if there's a production that we can use those in to make them more worth our while. I don't have them all laid out there, but I actually hid away a few, like 2 or 3 pallets in the barn over there as I was rebuilding. I figure since I lost all the grains in the silo, I would just save those eggs. Anyway, I'll drop this here for the tractor, and I'll go feed those little guys. Oh my god, what in the world? Did you guys see that? Did that chicken seed just fly into the sky? What in the world is going on? Where is that even going? Dude! Oh my god, it's like a super soaker. Chicken seed super soaker. Dude, is that even going into the coop? Get out of here. I'm pretty sure that just went into my face. I've never seen such a thing. Look at that. Alright, one more. Well, it looks like it went in there. We got around 500 foods. What the heck are you doing out? This is a mess. This is a cluster F. Well, everything seems to be fine. Except for this loose chicken. I'm just gonna look and see if this is like... I don't even know. Yeah, it all checks out. Okay, well... I'm now thinking about not getting rid of that chicken seed and using that every time. That was one of the greater things I've ever seen in this game. Anyway, moving along with our lives, let's get the tractor out and let's do a little planting, eh? I think we'll use Big Gray. She seems like she's up for the task. Yes, sir. I haven't used this tractor in a while. I don't think. Maybe I have. Can't remember. Hooked up here. Alright. Let's straighten it up a little bit. Let me just check and make sure I've got wheat set. Alright. I'm gonna switch this. Okay, there we go. Yep, good to go. Let's do it. And we're off. It's kind of demoralizing knowing we're not going to be able to harvest this for like a year. But, you know, that's the life of the farmer, right? You say it every time. So I'm going to pop on this tape and we'll catch up with you when we're all done. I am the worst farmer. So stupid. Of course I missed that strip. What a dummy. Gosh dang. Alright, there. Oh my god, I missed more. Knucklehead behind the wheel. Can we please get it going straight? Let's try that again. There's 2 fields down. Let us move to the next. And again, let me check just to make sure I've got barley selected. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's the one that looks like a crashing rocket ship. Yep, it is. Alright, get this thing started up. Let's go. So I think after we finish this field, we're going to finally move those bales. We've been holding off on that for quite a while. We got to get those stacked up. And we'll put some barley in that field too. Yeah, well, we got a minute. Funny how I always take time on this field to do some housekeeping. But while we got a minute, we got sunflowers coming up. But I also have kind of a special episode I'm planning. Hopefully that all falls into place so I don't look like an idiot talking about it. But keep your eyes peeled for that. I've been working hard on something, a little bit of a project. I'll show you either way, but hopefully I can get it out when I want to get it out. It's a little bit time sensitive. So yeah. And hopefully if you've been watching the videos, you're enjoying what's going on. I know this is kind of boring stuff, some of this. I'm trying to keep the series kind of as real as I can without going overboard with fake stuff. And if I can find a little extra time, maybe I'll do an over-the-top kind of series with all the mods and all the craziness. That'd be pretty cool, I think. You know, if you have any advice or tips or anything, please leave me a comment. I would love to read some thoughts on what I'm doing, and I do appreciate the people who have reached out. But I'd love to hear more. See what direction you'd like me to go in. I'm really open to anything. And I'm having a lot of fun coming up with ideas and trying to do some role-playing and, you know, keeping the series as exciting as I can with a game that can be extremely boring at times. But anyway, it's looking like we're going to have about 2 more passes on this field. And we'll be good to move on. Ooh, so close to 1, though. I'd really like to invest in a little bit wider seeder at some point. Just to bang these fields out a little bit faster. But at the end of the day, I mean, I only seed them once a year, so what's the point, really? Unless I'm going to do a ton of contract work. Let's finish this up here. There we go. So let's travel over to the other field. And then I'll go back and grab a tractor. Probably Little White. What am I talking about? Of course Little White. She's the only one with the arms and the bale spikes. So we'll go park this up. Hey buddy, watch out. Coming through. Now we'll get Little White. We'll grab the bale spike. We'll get these bales stacked up. I need a little bit of weeding, but I think since I'm putting down crops, that should knock away the weeds. Yeah, it should be fine. So here's that new section I was talking about where I kind of flattened it out and made it accessible. I really like what's going on here. I'll probably give you a quick run through at the end. A little better look. I'm sure you get the gist of it. Alright, let's grab the arms here. Grab the bale spike. Schmooze over to that field and grab those bale. I'm just going to stack them in that little nook next to the barn. Maybe I'll look into selling them at some point. I don't really think they go for a lot. Alright, got one. I'm going to try to double team these if I can. Not an appropriate phrase, but that's what I'm doing. A little bit of a tag team. Come on, buddy, line her up. I need to get a better angle on this. It's so hard to see from the front. Yeah, there you go. The side view is good. Okay. That'll work. I'm going to try to flip these on end. Not sure if I'll be able to do it. Not a lot of room to work over here, but we'll see. Kind of lift them up and maybe shake them off. Ooh, this is looking good. Okay, okay. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I had planned. Like a glove. So we'll do the same thing. Get two more. Shove them on in there. Watch out, crows. Alright, there's one. See if we can get it. Ah, perfect. Man, we're making quick work of this. See if we can shake these two out. Come on, drop. Oh man, perfect. Alright, one more. Get it. We got some deer on the field. They don't seem too concerned with me. Boop. Let's see if I can stick this one on top. This is going to be tricky, I think. Got a decent amount of room. I don't know if I'll be able to shake it off. Let's see. Come on. Shake it. Shake it. Come on, slide off. Come on, baby. Oh god, I'm hitting the roof. I am stuck on the roof. Oh, I'm free. Ah, there we go. Not too bad. Let me drop the spikes and see if I can kind of push them in with the... just the arms. Just to get them out of the rain a little bit. Not that it matters. Okay. Oh. Hopefully that one in the back doesn't drop. Let's see if I can push the front kind of into that. Oh, perfect. That looks great. Well, job well done. Job well done. This is fine right here. Let's do some planting. I'm definitely popping on tape for this. This episode's running a little bit long. Hope you don't mind. Same old, same old. We'll catch you on the flip. Alright, let's run over and give this a little bit of a spray. Clean her up before we stick it away. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Give her a shine. So satisfying cleaning off implements. Ooh, this trucker looks pretty dirty too. Maybe I'll give her a little bit of water. Looking a little bit better. Feeling good. Looking good. Beautiful. Oh yeah, this thing is super dirty. I don't even remember how we got it this dirty. Didn't we just buy this? My oh my. So yeah, I'm not going to do it on cam. We might do it in another episode down the road here, but up next will be the rolling of the field. Still have to do that. I probably won't do it on cam. It's not worth seeing. And I'm not sure what we're going to get into after that. We'll have to figure something out. We do have the harvest of the sunflowers coming up, and I'm excited to see if we're going to make a bunch of money for that, because we bought that land and we still owe quite a bit. Let's see if I can tuck this away. Now, I did say I'm working on a project, but I'm also considering another project. So, I've got things in the works. Don't sleep on my boring series. It might get a little bit more interesting here soon. If I could just get this stupid cedar parked up. Man, it's giving me a hard time. Come on now. This tractor is not the best for the job. That'll do. Okay. We'll get parked up. We'll run outside and I'll show you what I did out there a little bit. I know we already walked through there, but go take a look. I wouldn't have been able to do this in my previous save. I had to kind of place a bunch of crap just to flatten out this land. There were weird spots that I couldn't flatten out. And here's the horses. As you can see, I have been putting in work on them. They're coming along nicely. So this is a big upgrade. We can actually access the back sides of these buildings. We can access the back side of the barn. We'll be able to get the roller in off the combine without dilly-dallying and having to back up like a maniac. Yeah. That's that. So join me in the next one. It might be a special episode. We'll have to see. Thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.